So, it is Tuesday, which means it's time for a haul video, and today we're going to do a really quick, really short biz haul. So, for those of you who don't know, biz haul is just one of the types of haul videos I do. Usually I do art hauls, sometimes magic or intuitive hauls. Every now and then it's a biz haul. So, there you go. A little bit more about that in a second. If you're new here, I'm Aradia Noir. I'm the resident witch and creatrix over to Radia's Hand and Danaeus Divine, where I create myth, magic, and meaning for your everyday life through art, intuition, and energy work. And on Tuesdays, we like to do hauls. And the whole purpose of the haul video is to share something that I've gotten for my business with you. Maybe it gives you ideas of things to use, or it lets you know, it's also a peek behind the curtain. And if you've been maybe waffling about getting something or using something in particular, this might be just what you need. Now, I will say, these are not review videos. I will be doing those separate to include, written portions that are a lot more cohesive and coherent. But the whole point of those is, or this is more like an unboxing to show you what I've got. It's like, ooh, I'm so excited. Yay! I love stuff. I love stuff. So, real simple. I got a couple other things when I got this. So, just to be transparent, I am pre-recording as many of these videos as possible. So it is currently, at the time of this video, 2019 still. I know that I'm posting in 2020. Let's work smarter, not harder. So I wanted to make sure that I got as much stuff done and ahead of time, and got ahead of my schedule when I could, because that's why my haul queue is so huge, because I keep putting it off and not doing it. So we're aiming to do better in 2020 by getting ahead of things. Yep. So, when I bought this, I got this thing that I'm about to show you. I also got printer paper and ink. I'm not going to show you those because nobody cares. Also, my printer paper is almost depleted at this point, and my ink is in my freaking thing. But if you wanted to see them for some reason, they're in the post below. So here we go. I got this thing. Your average old wall desk calendar, and it's boring. Nothing to write home about. I usually get the least expensive one because I don't need a whole lot of hullabaloo with it. I do like the ones that have something at the bottom and that have enough space for me to write in. So, depending on how I'm feeling and whether I can get this done in time, what I will do is I will give you a picture of what one of those months looks like when it's all set up, so you can see how I use it. But I will definitely do like a setup video of what I'm putting in there, and probably just a general one of me planning, because it's not something I share very often, and it's a super interesting thing some people like to know. So there you go. So I always get them. I usually get them from Staples. Like I said, I usually get the least expensive one. I do like the larger ones, and I do like ones that have less space to write on. And the whole reason is I am a visual person, and it is easier for me to kind of relate to things and at a glance see things when I can see them visually mapped out. Like, a list is fine, but it's hard to imagine what that looks like, in real time. And so the purpose of a planner or a desk calendar or anything like that is to do that. And while it's a desk calendar, that thing totally hangs on the wall. And this is for work only. If you stay tuned next week, you'll see the one that I use personal, and the rest of the planners stuff that I got. There's like one thing I left out, and that's because they didn't publish it this year, so none for you. But yeah. When I set them up, I like to set up in these, because my personal planner gets a lot more work done. The wall calendar, I do my CEO dates, all of my major holidays, so Sabbats, SBATs, and then the Celtic Free Month. I will also put the batch on Tuesdays. We do blog post writing in the morning and client time in the afternoon. There you go. This is gonna be interesting. So just a little, I had to switch space, so I'm gonna join these two videos together, but if there's like this weird jolt, that's what's going on. Sorry. Anyway, but I like to brain stopped. I like to see things mapped out where I can see them. So this is kind of like a big picture glance of what it looks like. But I also will be putting astrological points, some various other numerological notes for me to help me with my planning. Because I try to go for things when it's the most opportune time. Obviously, that does not always work. If you've been around the block and done magic or divination, sometimes you just got to do shit when you can do it, and that applies to the mundane world as well. So, yeah. But I would love to hear from you. What is the last thing that you bought for work? You can drop a comment below this video to let me know. I would love to hear from you. Hey, how do you use this? Is this how do you plan? Share it with me. Share it with everybody. Yeah. Woo! For those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate you being here, for showing up, for watching this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this. And then if you're over on Patreon watching this, I thank you for being part of my community. And if you're not already a patron, then I encourage you to become, consider becoming a patron, so that you can get even more good stuff that is not available for everybody else. And remember, if you want to see pictures, if you're on YouTube, you need to follow that link at the top of the description box and go over to Patreon, and then you can see any of the pictures. These pictures are not terribly interesting, so I understand if you don't want to. But I would love to hear from you, love to see you, and let's see. So. That's it. Yeah, that's it. If you need to find me, you can find me at A Radia's Hand to Nays Divine. They're both of my websites linked below, as well as my active social media. And because you stayed to the end of this video, you get to find out what we're doing. What we're doing tomorrow. So, tomorrow's a work in progress Wednesday. Yay! Which means all the intentions and stuff that I set up on Monday, we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about the projects I'm working on, any kind of progress, any sometimes troubleshooting, and just get into like the nitty-gritty of our work in progress Wednesdays and our What's Up Wednesdays and just everything. So thanks. Yeah, that's it. All right, I will catch you on the flip side. See you tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day.